What's your preferred method of cardio?
My preferred method is when you're utilizing the whole body. So I like doing the treadmill, incline, so I can get my whole body into the movement. You're using your arms, using your hips, everything just swaying with movement. Whereas you do most of the time you see people doing what? Propping their body against the machine, relaxing, not doing it right. But if you do the cardio right, and you're making the body move, you burn more calories.
Do you prefer it fasted or post-workout?
I like it post-workout, reason being, because if you train hard and quick like you should do, without long breaks in between, you take up all the glycogen that's in the body anyway. So now you get to burn fat faster.
Do you have like a prescribed heart rate that you generally like to give to a client that they?
I can't, because everybody's individual. You get what suits that client per se.
Is it possible for someone to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time?
It's not impossible, but it's hard. Simply because if you're trying to lose the weight, you're not trying to put on the muscle. You're not going to be able to put the muscle on. If you want muscle on your body, you got to gain some kind of fat with it. You know, you're not going to just start putting on muscle. No, you got to put on fat, got to work with that for a while, and then next thing you know, your body starts producing a lot more muscle.
I noticed back when you were competing, you're one of the few guys that would not get sloppy in your off season. You're one of the first proponents that you should never really get above 10%. Do you try to stay lean year round for your people?
Well, I tried. Well, you understand, back when I was competing, I had a full-time job. I couldn't afford to get fat and sloppy because I had to work, you know? But I did get heavy at one point, and it almost killed me. I tried to walk the stairs just to see what it felt like. And it proved to me that I had to get my weight back down. So I didn't try too long.
How long do you typically have clients rest between sets?
It just depends on the individual.
You cut them a little more slack on leg day?
Yeah, they're breathing harder, yeah. And I try to kill them when you...
Do you think that the typical workout should be under an hour? Ideally?
I think it should be right about an hour and that's it. Because once you start going over there, that threshold right there, now what happens? You start burning up muscle again, because why? You're hungry again. You gotta feed the body.
Yeah, how do you like to break up do you go 50% protein, 30 carbs, 20 fat, or do you have a universal?
It just depends on the person. What's your blood type? If you know, my blood type's I'm a meat eater, so I eat a lot of protein. I eat a lot of meat. I used to eat a lot of meat, which is bad in a sense, because why? You never know what your body's gonna happen. Well, you never know what's gonna happen to your body when you're eating too much protein.
Mr. Charles, you mentioned that before, but how did blood work really help with the person determine of the weight?
It just shows you what your body can digest.
You're a believer in the book, Eat Right for Your Type?
Eat Right for Your blood type, yeah.
I think O's are supposed to have more beef, A's are white meat.
Right.